this is my last ever video in this flat. What? You didn't think you were going to get rid of me that easily, did you? But this is a big deal because it is the last time you're going to sit there being this annoying in this exact spot. So it's the end of an era. Those of you that have been here for a little while will know that this room has seen many things. That corner over there is where we started with the fake ivy and fairy lights as a backdrop, and then I got a little bit smarter, questionable, but I realised that that wasn't the best location within which to film, and I moved everything over this way, and we got ourselves a green screen and better lighting and all of that good stuff. But today is the last time that I'll be filming here in this flat, which is a bittersweet moment for me. Really, I am moving cities, so I'm excited to move, but I'm also sad to leave. I'm buying a house, which is crazy, and I'm still not sure my deep-rooted commitment issues can handle it, but I suppose we all have to grow up someday. And I'm sad that this isn't a bigger and better video to go out on, but honestly, this whole house purchase situation has been so stressful. I genuinely just haven't even had the headspace to sit down and script something that's even remotely worth anybody's time. So I just need maybe a couple of weeks to move in and get settled, and then we will be picking up where I left off once I am in situ. I do have two shorts that I haven't released yet, so I will eke those out on the Mondays for the usual 9 PM slot and then try and pick up from there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I really hate it. I really hate it when I have to skip a week, so this is low-key killing me on the inside, but I just need to be realistic about this situation. So yeah, that's the bad news. But the good news is that in the new place, we're going to have our own room. You heard me. Just you heard me. Which is going to be so much better. I'm going to have my own office space, which I can't wait for, because currently everything that I film in this, well, you can't see it, but it's the communal living room of the flat. So every time I film, I have to move the furniture around, I have to move the dining room table and move the sofas and move my desk to set up my little studio every single time. Pack it all up and then pack it all back down again, and it's just not an efficient process at all. And add to that this mic, which is fab by the way, great because it picks up everything, also terrible because it picks up everything. I've got so passionate about this, I've turned Italian. Spaghetti. But yeah, the point being, the mic picks up everything, literally everything, including everything happening outside. And I live next to a beer garden on one side, so you either hear people singing or arguing depending on the mood. Also upstairs, the neighbours have a really big dog that goes out onto the balcony and barks really loud. The neighbours that side had a baby recently and it screams all night. And on the canal, I'm also on the canal, and it's now spring and the geese are back. Okay, the geese are back and the geese are honking. They don't care what time it is, they don't sleep. Okay, the geese don't sleep. And as if all of that wasn't enough, there's a guy that lives opposite the canal to me that gets so pissed off with the geese when they're honking, which they do basically all night, every night, by the way, all over spring, all over summer. But he decides that the way to, make the geese quieten down is to open his window, hang his head out and shout at them to fuck off. Now, it's not worked yet, but I'm hopeful it might work maybe one of the next times. And same guy, he gets pissed off at the... Oh, you can also hear the police helicopter, I think, right now going by. You know what? I'm going to continue. This is where I would normally pause and re-film, but I've already done that like 10 times due to all of the various interruptions I just said about helicopters. Another one, as are sirens along the road just there. It's a nightmare. Anyway, the guy across the canal, he gets pissed off when the dog is barking as well off the balcony, the big dog on the balcony above me. And when it's barking, he also has taken to going out on his balcony and barking back at it. So basically all that's happening is we're all barking at each other. Point being, while I have really loved living here, like I genuinely have, I've loved it, it has not come without its challenges, particularly when trying to film. And I've already had to, by this point as well, by the point that I've got to the point of filming, I've already had to wait for my flatmate to go to bed and to have rearranged everything and set everything up. And I've still got helicopters, geese, dogs, canal man coming at me. So, yeah, it's not been ideal at times. So the good news is I'm really excited for the move, because I'm hoping that all of these challenges will be eliminated and we'll have a much smoother ride. So that's the news, really, in a nutshell. I'm not going to be able to make a video for a little while because I've started to pack things up. I'm in the packing phase. And to add a little bit more uncertainty, I did have a moving date. I now don't have that moving date, and I don't know when the moving date is going to be. So everything is all just a little bit up in the air at the minute, but basically I need to get ready to leave. So I'm just packing everything up. I'm currently deciding what to take and what to leave behind. I'm still deciding which category you fall into. I'm joking. Listen, if there's one thing I know for sure, you are coming with me, whether you like it or not.